Our community lies at the heart of everything that Trent and Dove does for residents and tenants.
So, for this year's annual report, we wanted to focus on the projects within Trent and Dove that aim to have real benefits for tenants and communities.
My name's Ursula Benyon and I'm the Chief Exec of Trent and Dove Housing, and I've been with the organisation literally just over a year now. In a nutshell, my role is to deliver the organisation's mission, and that's transforming homes, lives and neighbourhoods. We're very much committed to keeping our stock really well maintained, but also we're looking to build new homes to meet the incredible housing demand that we've got in our areas. We're very much committed to supporting our residents, really to maximise their life opportunities. And we've got a lot of projects I could talk about, but probably the one that I'm quite proud of this year is we helped 339 people access new employment this year, which is a great achievement from our team. What we committed to is really investing in our communities, and what we want to create is places where people are not just happy to live, but really they're proud to be part of it.
We are obviously in a different environment, a harsher environment to one we've been in the past, and so we cannot afford to waste a single pound. The organisation is financially robust. We make about £35.7 million in a year. We're not a commercial organisation, we don't make profit, but we do make surpluses, and the surplus is utilised in two ways. We either put the surplus into building new homes, or we use the surplus to pay off the loans that we have that enable us to do that. There have been some real highlights for us this year. We won a Queen's Award for the Kingfisher project, which is brilliant. It's the equivalent of receiving an MBE as an individual. We equalled the highest score ever recorded by the Royal Society for the Prevention of Accidents, and we've brought our repairs and maintenance in-house.
Trent and Dove has worked hard this year to make sure we give value for money in everything we do. Bringing the repairs back in-house is just one of the ways we have done this.
A lot of consideration and planning took place to ensure that real cost savings and efficiencies of service could be achieved.
We're looking to make in the first year probably somewhere in the region of about £350,000. Lots of things have been brought about in order to bring about these cost efficiencies. We've brought in such things as PDAs for the trade operatives, which basically means that all their stock is ordered on that. Every single van that we've got has a tracker, thus bringing about further efficiencies in terms of sending the right man to the right job.
We've been able to re-evaluate and go back to suppliers to ensure all the supplies and trades that have what they need. So more first-time visits completed on time and on schedule, which is great for tenants. Any savings that we have made can be reinvested into our stock, meaning even better properties for our residents.
This year, our focus on helping the most vulnerable of our tenants has continued through our work with ground source heat pumps.
Trent and Dove have a number of properties that we could never get gas to, so they'll never benefit from having central heating. Thanks to the government giving out money to allow us to put in additional heating, such as ground source heat pumps, the whole project was fully funded. This allowed us to put the heating systems in, saving the tenants money in the long run.
The old storage heaters, they weren't practical. They were difficult for elderly people to use. The new heating systems, the ground source heat pumps, are much more user-friendly, and they're benefiting from cheaper electricity bills.
One example of great community impact is the Donator Day scheme, where Trent and Dove employees have been encouraged to actively give back to the community.
That could be anything from litter picking to helping in the kitchens at a care home.
We've got a lot of staff that work indoors that are normally in the office, so obviously to get them out into the community and doing some work with us and the volunteers to tidy up certain areas, weeding, hedge cutting and things like that, then obviously it gets them out of the office and we can do more great stuff like this.
So far, we've seen 6 projects in the local area, and a total of 270 hours have been volunteered by Trent and Dove staff. It's been a real success, and we're hoping to keep the momentum going into the next year. We are very fortunate to work with a talented IT team whose focus this year has been to deliver a range of digital inclusion services to tenants.
We receive a high demand for our services, so on occasion we can experience a queue in our reception area. Rather than customers having to wait in line, they can actually self-serve on the kiosk. They have access to all sorts of information, such as our vacant properties that are available for allocation. Encouraging customers to engage with us digitally instills their confidence in the services that are available online. Also, this means that for customers that can self-serve, that's fine, but we can pool our current resources to assist customers who can't engage with us digitally or who need extra support to manage their tenancies.
It's a constantly changing world, and 5 or 6 years ago we wouldn't expect to get text messaging from the dentist and the garage, but now these are becoming more the norm. So we have to keep up with customer expectations. We have to look at it from a value for money point of view to make sure there's enough volume in the transactions for us to be able to implement it.
It's been yet another fantastic year for Trent and Dove Housing, and it's all down to the continued collaboration between our staff, our customers and the local community.
Thank you to everyone involved in this year's annual report. If you'd like to send us some feedback, our details are on the screen now.